afternoon.
Right. Sit up here so I can see you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Shannon Zerang. I am serving as the case coordinator for Coweta County. Today, we are here for the arbitration panel to conduct a pre-hearing conference regarding an annexation dispute filed by Pulte Home Company and Greentop Road, proposing to annex 163 plus or minus acres into the city of Newnan. At today's meeting, we'll have an introduction of the parties. The panel will elect a chairman. Then the panel will decide about scheduling a date for the arbitration hearing. They will need to render a decision regarding the manner of the materials from both sides, how they want them to be submitted, and a deadline for submission. They will need to make a decision regarding the use of a court reporter during the arbitration hearing. We'll have a brief discussion regarding compensation, reimbursement, and any accommodations that may be needed for any of the panel members, since they all live outside of Coweta County and the city of Newnan. And then adjournment, unless the panel has any other discussion that they would like to conduct. So I have to my left Ms. Megan Shea. She is serving as the case coordinator for the city of Newnan. And with us today are representatives from the city of Newnan and Coweta County. And I believe I saw Mr. Figestel from the applicant's firm, probably, Mr. Rosenzweig. I see he's on there. So would the panel members like to introduce themselves at this time?
Yeah, I'm on first. I'm Mike East. I'm the mayor of Russellville, Georgia.
I'm Billy Powell, Hall County Commissioner.
Charles Glass, Mark County Commissioner.
And I'm Kimberly Gill. I'm the academic on the panel. I'm the current chair for Politics, Philosophy, Public Administration, Criminal Justice, and Sociology at Columbus State University.
Mr. Emmanuel? Mr. Emmanuel, were you there?
Maybe on you.
No, it doesn't even show our conference.
Would I be out of order?
There it goes.
Would I be out of order? This is a joke.
Mr. Emmanuel?
Is like on?
No, it doesn't even show. Let's see if it can show if he's on it.
Mr. Emmanuel, I'm sorry, we can't hear you if you were trying to speak to us. It looks as if you are actually logged into the meeting.
Would they put me in jail if I said something? You don't want me to? Okay. It's up to me.
Well, I apologize. We don't know if Mr. Emmanuel is having technical difficulties or not.
Could he call in on his phone?
Mr. Emmanuel, if you can hear us and you want to dial in, you can call 678-673-5541. you can, okay, that's very interesting. All right, if you, can stay on the phone, I'm just gonna put you on speaker here in the room. Okay. Hold on. All right, can you hear us, Mr. Minnick?
Yes.
Okay, great. So would the panel like to choose and elect the chairman person at this time?
I nominate Mayor Neeson.
I second that nomination.
Okay, we're even.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I got a question. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
This appeal that has been filed by the city of Newman, is it filed in Superior Court or the dismissal of this arbitration?
No, sir. This is Ted Baker, along with Brad Sears, who represent the city of Noonan. It has just been filed before this panel. Nothing's been filed in Superior Court.
Is it your intention to file in Superior Court, and if so, when would it be docketed?
No, sir. Those are matters that can be decided by the board.
Okay.
If and when there's a time to go to Superior Court, now is not that time.
And of course, the county's taking the position that motions to dismiss, there's no motion practice allowed under this statute, but, you know, that'll be for you guys to decide.
There's no prohibition on motions either, so.
Yeah, but all we've heard is what is not authorized by statute, is not authorized by statute, is not authorized by statute. That's what we keep hearing here, and nowhere in the statute is any motion practice authorized.
All right, Jim, ladies, we need to proceed with our discussion on our agenda. We need to schedule a date for the arbitration hearing. Early January, okay, we're gonna take it.
We're gonna have to take them off. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
What is our date to render a decision by?
60 days from whenever I think you were appointed. I think.
I think you're right. Do we have on the date? I don't have that record in front of me.
January is probably more sensible for all of us, given the holidays.
I think I saw in the DCA notice that it was, I want to say January 7 was when your time ran out, so you probably want to just.
It's January 11th.
Okay.
There's a render for Wednesday, January 11th.
Excellent.
So
I'm open the entire first week of January.
me too. So y'all want to shoot for a Wednesday, the 4th of January?
Suits me.
January 4th? Anybody object to January 4th for the arbitration hearing?
I do not.
10 a.m.
Works for me.
10 a.m. Sounds good. All right. In the previous matter that we had dealing with the county and Newman, the documents that were submitted seem to be adequate to name Commissioner Powell, Dr. Gill. Does that sound all right? If you use the same format as file?
Yes, sir.
When would y'all like to have them filed with us? Sometime right before Christmas, I hope.
Yeah, I would say at least a week.
Week before Christmas, somewhere around the 19th, 22nd, something like that.
The 28th would be the Wednesday prior to the 4th.
Okay, I'm good with that. Y'all okay with Wednesday, the 28th, is submitting the documents?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
In form and style, just as we did in the previous matter that's pending.
And I think, Mr. Chairman, we had a noon time frame for that on the week before, 28th by noon.
28th by noon. December 28th by noon. Okay? All right.
And that, Mr. Chairman, before you go forward, that's going to apply to both parties?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, all parties, all documents regarding this matter.
Yeah, could you clarify too, so we're all on the same page, when you say all documents, make sure Mr. Meeker and I are on the same page. We talking about the pretrial, we called it a pretrial order last time. We talking about?
That worked real well for me. I think Commissioner Powell and Dr. Gill agree with that. So I think if we can use that same style, I think we'll be in good shape.
Okay. Did you also want a brief in addition to the we did like a briefing last time as well? You want that
Please.
and the pretrial order? Okay. Just didn't want to load you guys down with something you don't want. All right.
We'll take as much as we can read.
Be careful telling that to a bunch of lawyers.
Or I know you work by the penny. Okay. Anything else on item number 4 on our agenda? Actually, item number 5 is the court reporter. Commissioner Powell, Dr. Gill, what do y'all think, Mr. Manning? Mr. Lax, Commissioner Lax?
I think it'd be a good idea.
Concur. There's a motion for a court reporter, Commissioner Powell.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Motion is second, all in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, likewise. Okay, motion carried. We will require court, request you have a court report. Compensation and reimbursements, anybody gonna need lodging for the night before? If so, please go get with our case managers, let them know. I guess the other thing is we just will have mileage or whatever we're paid. We want to, you don't have the documents there at the arbitration meeting for us to complete.
Can we get an agreement? There was some confusion last time about what the reimbursement was to be. Can we go ahead, and that was what caused a whole lot of problems. So can we go ahead and make sure we're all on the same page about what you are expecting as a reimbursement? Because
Well, the state standard for automobiles is 62.5 cents per mile.
is that what?
That's what the governor's office, or the, I haven't had it here from the state and county office, that's what they put out for the state, 62.5.
And I think the standard per diem of $1,500 a person per day.
Well, what we're looking at right here is a statute that says it's $105 flat per diem.
Yeah, I think so.
Not a per, and we don't care what it is, we just don't, last time, one of the arbitrators dropped out because they said they were not satisfied with it. And so we just want to make sure that everybody understands going forward what it is, and, you know, speak now, forever hold your peace sort of thing.
All right, Jim, are y'all satisfied with a $100 or $105 per diem for the meeting and then the mileage and any lodging costs that anybody incurs?
Yes, I'm not doing this for the money anyway.
That's what I was thinking, it's certainly not about the money.
Well, it was to one of your panel members, so that's why I'm asking. Just making
The
sure.
ones that are still here.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I don't know if this is the time or place to bring this up, but I had a thought. I assume that the attorneys that are showing here are going to be in person at our hearing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you think we should have an attorney to represent the panel? I mean, we're not attorneys, and I just throw that out there for consideration.
Good question. That's a really good question.
I would encourage you, I don't know if that's a DCA question, Commissioner, but I think that there are going to be some legal issues that for the board to have someone to provide them, the board with guidance would be a good idea. Yes, sir.
That's good. I'll reach out to Ms. Yoder and see. I don't think they will do it, but I will ask them for the consideration of that.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I was in a arbitration between the CAB and one of the cities, and the two parties agreed to provide an attorney, a neutral attorney that we picked to represent the panel and advise us.
I think that's
That
probably,
was years ago.
I think that's what I'll do. But let me reach out to Julie Yoder first at the DCA and make certain of that, and then I'll get back with our case coordinators if it suits the count of the arbitration panel, and then I'll let them know that we would like an independent counsel to represent us.
Okay, good.
Thank you, sir.
Are we going to use the college again as our venue?
I will have to reach out to see about that date and double check to be sure that they have a room in the facility for us to use that. I'll be happy to notify all of the panel members and all of the parties as soon as I get that confirmed.
Okay. Thank you. All right, everybody satisfied with the compensation and reimbursement issues? If anybody needs a motion, contact the case managers. Okay. Anything else discussed before we adjourn?
I don't think so. Very smooth, Mr. Chairman.
We better get rid of this. We don't pay us enough to get this. Time to do it.
Mr. Chairman, we did file a motion to dismiss, and there were some issues in there. I understand Mr. Lee's point, but the statute does reference that the objection, in terms of timing, that the panel shall first determine the validity of the grounds for objection as specified in the objection itself. Is that an issue that you want to take up today or at the beginning of the hearing?
Or after they have a chance to hire their
Yeah,
own
I mean, we
attorney.
ain't even seen the brief yet. We're not prepared to discuss that today.
Actually, it was disseminated yesterday to everybody, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not enough time for me to review it and prepare, and we didn't discuss this last time, and, you know, there's no way I'm gonna consent to discuss it.
We will look at it at the time we meet for the arbitration. It should, Kelly, either wish to file an answer to that, please make sure that we get that too as part of the package of information provided to us by the 28th at noon.
You will.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, anything else, ladies and gentlemen? Have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye, it's approved unanimously. We will enjoy our Thanksgiving dinner. Hope y'all do.
Thank you.
Thank you,
too.
sir. Much.
Everybody.
Thank you.
Don't buy something.